Boy 215 got beats, aka Streets. You already know I'm back. Got some friends with me today. I got Hero Kai,
What's good, y'all?
Hero Relly.
What's going on?
The three of us are the official heroes. This is the Hidden Realm podcast of the 215. And just for extra, gags, because, Rohan was already here. I brought Yikes with me, too. So, shout out my boy YikesLee.
Yes, sir.
If anybody out there in the creative world, especially when it comes to videos, photography, anything like that, music, anybody out there in the creative world, y'all know Yikes. Y'all know Yikes.
Let God bless you.
You already know. Unfortunately, I dragged you along with our shenanigans today, because this is the Hidden Realm podcast. So you know how we started off. For the first little 10 minutes, we like to talk about, the Yu-Gi-Oh archetypes. I know the three of us we were talking about this for the past week. The new Rock Eye archetypes, shit's insane. So, honestly, Kai, I want your opinion about it, because we were speaking on it this morning before you came in. So I honestly want to hear what you guys say about it first.
Well, let's talk about this new engine. It's really, really insane that they thought, hey, let's do tri-brigades, but for insects, reptiles. There's going to be a whole new explosive wave of trap trick decks that's going to come out. So expect that on the horizon. The value is about to shoot up for that a lot. I've been even seeing alien decks pop up within the meta. B Troopers might make a comeback now. This engine is ridiculous. Like we were talking about before, Ash is going to matter a lot now on turn one, because with how this functions, especially with the level 1, which you can use 1 for 1 on all that. I don't know why they thought, yes, let's do Tri-Brigades 2.0, and not only that, it has the potential.
I kind of have a conspiracy theory. So it's like this. Everybody is saying this is Tri-Brigade 2.0, but let's also think about it. Tri-Brigades, Raikai, what do they both have in common? They both have effects that work once things are in the graveyard. So I'm not trying to be a lore conspiracy theorist or anything, but I'm going to say later on, once we get more Raikai cards, I feel like we're also going to see a lore that's going to have a mixture of the Tri-Brigade, possibly Fallen of Albaz, because the Tri-Brigade and the Springans, they were also involved in the lore. So yep. I feel like the Rakai is also going to somehow play into the Fallen of Albaz lore later on. But it's probably going to take, it's going to take Kunani some time for him to come up with that. But that's what I see later on in the future. Now, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But now, what I do agree on, as I said, and for those out there, because I know a lot of y'all like to have Ash Blossom in y'all decks. So the preparations that a lot of y'all have to prepare for is that when you have cards like Rakai no Miri Kobe, when you have cards like that that's existing now, before we even get into the link cards, I'll say it like this. If you don't have Drooling Lockbird or Ash Blossom, or I'm going to say it like this, even Karibos are locked down. Karibo hand effects are locked down basically from this now. So if you don't have those cards on your first turn, and honestly, Karibos, you're basically done, because Karibos, the original effects, I think only does battle damage. Yep. for one damage calculation. So at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, you better just basically start preparing for that, because we're not even getting into the link cards yet. But I'm going to say, I know you was looking into the link monster, so I know you have some input into the Rakai. What you guys say about it, bro?
Honest opinion, me personally, I don't like it. Only because insects, reptiles, they're like a minority in the game. Like, nobody really likes them. I like the fact that they're giving them a little bit more strength to it, kind of giving it a little bit more power balance to the game. I like it. It's cool and everything, but I just don't see it being relevant, really, in like tournaments or locals or anything like that. I just don't see people having a good reach or just going to spend and putting investments into it and just being like, all right, I'm about to play this. Like, honestly, with still people being relevant with other decks like Phantom Knights and Sky Striker decks still being relevant, and definitely with Dragon Rulers, I mean, it's kind of hard for me to see people going to especially investing into it as a tri brigade. I don't see people really getting into this at all.
The relevancy that I will say for tournaments that I will defend is that if they provide more link cards in the archetype, I will say by the spring summertime, because they're going through the tournaments right now, so of course they have the time to make the cards for these. So if they have more link cards, that will actually help, because we are talking about graveyard effects. We do have plenty of link monsters. Tri-Brigade, we have plenty of link monsters that work well with graveyard effects once these cards are in the graveyard. So I will say this: once they create more link cards, Rakai is definitely going to be relevant in the link industry of link summoning, especially once that really starts catching up in the tournaments. Because I'm gonna be honest, let's be honest about the tournament. Let's take a break on the Rakai for a moment. Let's talk about the tournaments. What's going on right now? 82% of the archetype that's getting used in the Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments right now is Snake Eye. So, to be honest, Rakai, yes, it's going to be a buzz in the Yu-Gi-Oh industry. I probably will say by the summertime, fall. It's going to take about maybe once the second tier of cards probably come. They're definitely going to start making noise, especially with link summoning. So, as of now, while Snake Eyes is taking the popularity, and while that is the current meta that's really relevant, that's for right now. But once people start falling off with Snake Eye, because I feel like there's going to be other cards. Like now we got the new Yubel archetype.
Definitely.
We have the new Flame Swordsman archetype, which if anybody has seen my reaction video on the Hidden Realm YouTube, I basically broke down. Not only is Flame Swordsman like good for its own archetype, but it's also good for Fire Warrior monsters. So Rakai is definitely going to have its share of Tri-Brigade archetypes, especially for insects. Insects are very tricky. And see, that's the thing. One thing I know about you, bro, you're not too much of an insect duelist. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I do a lot of insect dueling on Master Duel. Insect cards, even with archetypes, insect cards can be very tricky. Trap tricks, me and you had the discussion.
Yes.
So the insect archetype Rakai is definitely going to help that, especially with all the insect link monsters. And not even that, we even got synchro monsters, regular effect monsters that's going to even help. Like I said, give it like a tier 2, tier 3 time, let those cards come in. Those, like I said, and you said something about trap tricks, actually.
Yep. I also want to defend the tournament scene on these Rakai cards definitely well, because I was actually doing a couple of research and like watching locals in Japan, and I was actually seeing this deck compete really, really well, especially against somebody who's actually running, I believe it was a Tri-Brigade either cash tier deck or something like that, but it counted it like really, really no, it was Tri-Brigade Fire King deck. And there was also like a Snake Eyes deck that was also played there as well.
The Snake Eyes Fire King, yeah. That was played very often.
Yes, and it actually played really, really well against it by actually shutting down a lot of like access to, and I think like which was also relying on as well. The more link cards that they're going to make within the future is definitely going to add to these archetypes, especially getting into the link effects. I think that second effect on a lot of these link monsters are very, very important. It's going to be overlooked by a lot of people. But it's going to be very, good in adding these cards to a lot of insect decks or just varieties in general, because not only are they easy to create, their link summoning conditions are really easy to meet. But two, you can easily search them and special summon them if you have a insect monster already on the field and the card is sent to the graveyard.
Not even an insect, a monster of the specific tribe.
Yep.
So basically insect,
reptile, or plant.
Which
is a lot of good cards. Like Bee Trooper was actually like a effective meta contender at one point. Like people were sniffing into a little bit. Like people played it a little bit. I think that might make a resurgence if they actually start adding more cards into the archetype to support it. And even getting into what this spell card can do. Hold on, let me.
I want to take it back actually to what you said about the link summoning conditions, because let's be honest. Taking it back to the Tri-Brigade lore.
Yep.
What's one thing that this archetype has in common? Tri-Brigade. Once you link summon, the requirements to link summon those cards again is just
easy
like that.
Right back.
And it's the same thing with the Rakai cards. The Rakai No cards. With all of them, basically, you can target a card of the Tri type, place it on the bottom of the deck, or banish it with certain cards depending on which link monster it is, and just special summon it right back. And here's the thing. The one thing about the tri-type, the card doesn't have to be a Raikai card. All it has to be is of the type. So it has to be an insect, a plant, or a reptile. That's it. So basically, it could be of any card. That's what I'm saying. These link cards for this
is going to be very, very crucial and very vital to some of these decks. And not only, like, I don't think as a archetype it's enough to run its own engine, but when it's added to other S tier engines within the game, or even A tier decks, it could definitely turn them into meta contending like decks, especially if they're given more support with these link conditions. Getting these link cards are very, very easy. And even reading into the spell card of the effect, I realized that you're practically getting a Kashtira birth with its second effect once you actually getting into gear. And it's pretty insane that they're giving a brand new archetype this already off the fresh gate, while having its first effect being able to mill out any type of card that you need.
You're speaking on Raku Royuran Kurosaki, right?
Absolutely.
Yep, I'm going to say, I'm reading that one right now. You had, first of all insect, plant, and reptile monsters, they gain 300 attack and defense, and all other monsters on the field, they lose that same thing. So, and as you said, the first effect is you can add a Raikai monster from your deck to your hand, but then you discard a card, which is good because then that actually helps the graveyard archetype for the link monsters. Mm-hmm. And then, or you can special summon a Raikai monster that's banished or in your hand or graveyard in defense. So yeah, that's kind of a little cheat code right there. And it's a continuous spell card, so you can actually have this like on the as long as you have this on the field, it's like you're
good. Yeah. And then with the second effect, like I think that's where you also get to like really start to get this into gear. What made Kashtira Birth like really, really, really good, and I want to make sure that like I'm looking at this second effect in like handy, because I want to make sure that like I'm going off of.
You're looking at you're thinking about the Kashtira archetype, right? Yep. You're thinking about Kashtira Birth.
Yep. So the great thing about like that engine is being able to not only special summon cards that are banished, but also within your hand or graveyard. So you're basically able to have access to anything. And on a continuous spell, this is broken not only for two reasons. One is because you can not only activate and add a Raikou card to your hand and discard any card, so you can already automatically mill, but then you can automatically activate the second effect and then special summon to already get a link. So not only if you already have a card that already activates its own graveyard effect to already get itself special summoned, you can also special summon another card that's either banished in your hand or in the graveyard also to continue to get into the link. It's automatically an easy chain.
Do I see Raikai Kashtira combo gameplay? Do I see that in tournaments?
I think it can happen.
Let's be honest, because I'm gonna be honest. As much as I hate dueling against the Kashtira archetype, I give it its credit. I will be completely honest. But with the Raikai archetype, those two basically go hand in hand. Banishment, graveyard, banishment, hand in hand. You feel me? So honestly, like the summary that I will give is that this archetype, we may sleep on it right now at first, because honestly, even I'm even looking at how I can duel ways around it, and it's very easy for right now. Until they get these new tier cards, this archetype is still easy to get around.
Oh, absolutely.
It's still definite ways to get around this. So what I would say is, Kunani, all I want to just see is these second tier cards. Like, that's all I want to see. Like, what we gonna get when we get the next updated cards?
Is Weevil Nation up?
So,
who knows?
But while we're sitting here, before we get into the main topic of the day, y'all see we got a couple things sitting here on the table. So unfortunately, waking up this morning, I rushed out of the house and I totally forgot the first prize. But what we're going to do, for those who start seeing this on YouTube and all that, and I'm probably going to put a clip up on TikTok and everything, whatever, when all this comes out. But what we're going to do like a little follower giveaway once we reach a certain amount. So I have a box at home. When we reach 100 followers, we have 3 prizes. The first prize will be 2 boxes of Hidden Arsenal Volume 1, unopened you get 2 boxes. Because I haven't even opened the whole booster. I have a whole like 8-pack booster box. And I was going to do some unboxings. But what I'm going to do, the first place winner will get 2 of those boxes. Second place winner will get this right here that's sitting in my hand. Legendary Duelist Season 3. Y'all know I've opened these plenty of times on the TikTok unboxing. So for second place, when we reach 100 followers, a lucky winner will get one of these. So that'll be that. And then the third winner, I'm probably going to add a couple like packs, like a couple like just like single packs just to go with it. But for the third winner, you will get a Saga of Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. I have a fair belief that the Blue Eyes archetype. I'm just gonna say for all I'm gonna say is people do your research, but I say for fair reason I believe that the Blue Eyes archetype is about to go up. So, yeah. So I'm gonna say it like this: to get all you new coming duelers ready, I'm gonna get you one of these. The third winner will definitely get that one, and then I'm gonna give you a couple booster packs just to also help your deck. Hopefully, But that's for the 100. When we get 100 Twitch followers. Now, when we get to 50, we will do a setup, and we are going to unbox this bad boy. Y'all know Phantom Nightmare just came out.
Just dropped
a couple weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
So when we get to 50 Twitch followers, because I already know we'll probably get to 100 YouTube subscribers by the time that happens. So when we get to 50 Twitch followers, we will do an unboxing here. I might try to get a second box just to keep for myself, because when we do the unboxing here, the 3 of us will probably going to wind up like splitting the packs. So you feel me? That's that. Nah, and I'm not gonna lie. Every time we pull packs from boosters, you always wind up pulling a starlight.
I know.
So it's like, but the main topic of the day, and I'm pretty sure y'all just seen it on the TikTok for any of those who just tuned in. I got these bad boys right here.
Yes, sir.
For all the classic nostalgic game lovers.
Now here's where our guest gets involved.
Yeah, this is what Yikes was waiting for. Yikes was waiting for this.
He's like,
we can actually utilize our guests now.
I was listening.
I know, but trust me, bro.
I wasn't comprehending, but I was listening.
But y'all see these bad boys right here: Midnight Club 1, 2, and 3. So the debate for the day. Unfortunately, I don't have LA, but I'm gonna be completely honest. Let's be completely honest. If we're gonna have a really true, honest debate, if I would have had all of the games up here, Midnight Club LA was honestly the best one. Let's be completely honest. So that's why I feel like that one should be out of this conversation. So let's be honest. Like first of all, for those who don't know, Midnight Club, nostalgic, not one of the first open world racing games, but one of the nostalgic open world racing games. Like
very much so.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What was your experience? Like, did you get Midnight Club 1, 2, or 3? What was your first one, Yikes?
Dub Edition.
Your first one was Dub Edition? So you came late into the game.
No, I think it might have been the second one, maybe. I think, Dub Edition, that's my favorite. It just is. I don't know why. It's just.
You remember having this one?
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember that guy. I used to make fun of him.
I used to make
you talking about no neck, big
chin. Yeah, I used to make fun of him.
I forgot his name, too.
He looked like a gang Buzz Lightyear or something.
I wonder if they have a discography of like every character in here. Because remember back then when
they had the book,
the map,
bro.
Remember the books back then, bro?
Listen,
like, the shit used to
I'm
be
about
crazy.
to push an agenda right here, right now. Midnight Club 2 is my favorite Midnight Club.
Okay.
I have to go serious, and it's my nostalgia, baby. This is the game that I grew up with and made me fall in love with the Midnight Club series. I did not play Midnight Club 1 until way later after I played Dub Edition. Midnight Club 2.
I'm not gonna lie. You guys need Video Game Jesus if y'all ain't played the first one. Y'all need Video Game Jesus.
I played it. Great game. Amazing.
How can I read?
I'm gonna keep it a beam. Midnight, like, see, the reason why I'm so good at Midnight Club 1, like, you had to finesse shortcuts.
Yes.
You had to, like, because the way they had that AI set up on those racers, bro, by the time you really got to the end, like, you thought Midnight Club 2 gave you work? No, Midnight Club 1, you had to really, really finesse.
I know, bro.
Yeah, and then here's the thing. Just like in Midnight Club 2 and Midnight Club 1, you had to face all the champions from every city at the end. So you really, really, really had your work cut out for you at that final round.
That's crazy, yeah.
That's why. Like,
And I'm gonna be honest,
It's fire.
for the little box-looking cars that they kind of had on there, you feel me?
For the
It ain't look too bad.
Heavy on the
for
Honda
the
Accord.
time, you know what I'm saying?
My fault, Honda Civic. Heavy on it.
But in all retrospect, I think my favorite on the board will also be 2.
the agenda is being pushed today.
The
y'all.
agenda.
I'm not
is
gonna
being-
lie. I'm not.
We're pushing the agenda. I want y'all to type Midnight Club 2 in the chat. We are
Please,
pushing the
man.
agenda.
They
It is
need to
the
make
best
one.
one in this 3.
Why
It
haven't
is.
they
Of
made
course,
another one?
I've been asking for remasters. I don't know why they haven't made it. They can
Well,
definitely remaster one of the games.
I don't trust them with
Or remaking it.
I don't trust them with a remaster.
Or a
You
remake?
see what happened to the GTA series when they put it was a
Yeah.
bunch of glitches.
Yeah, but
Y'all got all this money, but we love you, Rockstar, and we support you, and we would love for you to come on our show one day. And yeah,
no, absolutely. Hope the development of GTA 6 is going swell.
Definitely. But
GTA.
if they remake it,
If they were to announce a
Speak your
remake
mind.
right now,
Speak your mind.
how would
that's
you
a
feel,
lot
gang?
of. It's a,
How would you feel, guys?
Certain remakes you got put in certain hands. You just can't give it up to somebody.
That's what
when
I'm
they
saying.
remastered Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, I was very disappointed.
I mean,
Mm.
come on now.
Now you spitting.
When they remastered that, I was very, 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 very disappointed. Very.
Nah, now
Oh,
did
you
they remake Most Wanted for Need for Speed?
No, Hot Pursuit.
Hot Pursuit was the remake.
Jesus.
I believe they remade Most Wanted on PC and they remade it on PSP, but those were fire though.
PSP. Wow.
Good times.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, you was
even Midnight,
studying
even
for that,
Midnight
bro.
Club on PSP was fire.
Yeah, for sure.
Midnight
If you
Club.
had PSP back then, it was like
See,
Stunting, I
see,
feel like.
see what Dub Edition introduced. Now I'm not gonna lie. See, like Dub Edition introduced the customization. Like we could. Okay, let me ride out to the city with my tricked out little muscle car
That
with my
joint's
with my
fire,
hydraulics and you feel me like you mean and racing shit and go hit up these like tuner Johns, muscle car Johns. They really introduced the different types like tuners, muscles, exotic cars like racing with the Mercedes, all exotics, trucks, the cruisers and shit and all that. They definitely introduced that to Dub Edition. Like they definitely made what they should have did with Midnight Club 2 in the open world, Midnight Club 3 completed.
okay.
That's what they completed with that.
All
But
right,
for
right.
some reason, Midnight Club 2, just the racing, like just going super, like
It's the
you going
mechanics.
fast in Midnight Club 3, but like Midnight Club 2, sometimes you be going so fast you might just burn out in the wall if you crash.
Did they have the nitrous on that game?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bro,
So
if
they
you
had
hit the,
it
bro,
on
you
that
hit
game
that,
too.
bro, you hit that nitrous and you had one of the fastest cars in that joint and you going on a straight road,
So right.
you might
You
just
are
burn out
gone.
if you don't turn on the right time, and your car might just explode on
gone.
impact.
The physics just felt unreal.
You just literally went.
The laws of physics did not exist
Nah.
in Midnight
Did
Club
not.
2.
You crash your
And
car.
it was
You
amazing.
just go get it fixed for like what's it be like 3-5 bands or something.
And then what was
Right.
that? What was that thing they added to Midnight Club 2 that they didn't have in Midnight Club 1? The aggro joint, like where you were able to like control your car.
You could hit the
slow-
turns and
slow-
stuff
slow
like
motion,
that.
yeah.
I
Like
think
the
you had to
slow-mo.
press.
It's that
Had
little
your
slow
car
motion.
going
The
on
Frank,
two
the
wheels and
Franklin
shit.
ability, like off of Grand Theft Auto, the
Yeah.
little slow-mo.
And that's what I'm saying. That's where Grand Theft Auto 5 originally got that from. Because when I first
Yep.
played Grand Theft Auto 5, and they had the
11 years ago.
yeah, and they had that. God, 11 years, bro. It's really been that long.
It came out 2013.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
been
11
that
years
long,
old.
man.
Back in the day.
Jeez.
That's crazy, bro.
Damn, bro.
I'm 30 now. How old was I when that came
You're
out?
20.
19.
I was 20. Wait, I'm 30 now. So you
It
said
came out
11
third.
years?
It came
I was
out-
22 when it came out. I'm 33 now.
You was
I just
19,
had
cuz.
19. God damn.
I'm trying to think, Street. You look like somebody that
Hey,
was
man.
a tuner person on
Hey,
Midnight Club,
yo.
or maybe,
Cat, yo, listen.
or maybe you used to
Cat was
drive
the little young boy, man.
Mustangs. Nah, that might
Mustangs.
be your
Who
vibe,
cares?
Kyle. Having no
Mustangs, and I used to until I had to get a faster car. I was always driving that 9464 Impala because I used to always just like, bro. I used to always just like have the like the game, like you know how you can have like your custom like music playing instead of the shit playing.
My man used to
Yeah,
drive
like bro,
around.
I used to drive around
On the 6
playing the game music. Freaking, I wouldn't even be racing, just freaking messing with the hydraulics and just. and, and you know the racing wheel set niggas used to have the racing wheel controller set. I used to just be in that joint just. Like just acting crazy in the crib for no reason, bro. Like that shit, like that's what I'm saying. Midnight Club 3, like it made the open world, like even just customizing your car in the garage, it made it fun. But for some reason, now the only thing that I will say that was better in Midnight Club 3 than Midnight Club 2 was the shortcuts. Oh my god.
Yeah, them
Yep.
joints
The
was
shortcuts
fire,
in Midnight
dog.
Club 3
Shortcut.
was
Fire.
freaking insane,
They're
bro.
fire.
Do that in real life.
That's why it's.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Midnight Club 2, they had good shortcuts. I did some unreal shit in Midnight Club 2, but that was because you was able to do the two-wheel shit. But in Midnight Club 3, man, you go on the right shortcut, you hit the building, hit that one ramp, and you just flying through a quarter of the city like it ain't nothing, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. So, like, and that's why I know that even people who are going to watch this later, they're going to have that debate. Like, Midnight Club 3 definitely has its debate against Midnight Club 2, but it will just never beat the unreal nostalgic. And then I'm going to say it like this. Motorcycles in Midnight Club 2? You had to.
Bro, that's when I think
Talk
I drew the line.
Talk your shit.
That's when I drew the line. We out here driving motorcycles, bro. Like, come on, we gotta keep this strictly about cars.
I remember
At this point, that's when I was like, yeah, that's when I think I finally made the conversion from like Midnight Club to Need for Speed, because that's when it was like, bro, what do we do? Like, yeah, you can customize the bike and all that, but I ain't come here for that. Like,
but why Need for Speed? But here's the thing: why Need for Speed didn't come up with bikes like that?
Because listen, I don't know.
Need for Speed with bikes,
They didn't need
dirt
it.
bikes, Need for Speed. But do you know how crazy that would be?
It would have been, but they didn't need it at the time, bro.
Come on, bro.
You ain't
I don't
fuck
think
with
they
the
needed
bikes, bro.
Speed.
Didn't they have dirt bike games back in the day?
That's crazy.
I think Pure.
They've had plenty of dirt bikes. They've had plenty of dirt bikes games. They've had ATVX. They've had MXT and all that.
Versus, I forgot what it was called. ATV versus the dirt bike game. It was on like PlayStation 2. It was a horrible one though. Like it was definitely horrible.
Oh yeah, speaking to the mic.
That bad, huh?
But like,
Yeah.
but my thing is, bro, Need for Speed, and let's think about it. Need for Speed Heat, Need for Speed Most Wanted, two of the like, even Carbon. I'll even put Carbon in the conversation because that was a great
I
game.
like
Carbon is.
You don't like
Carbon was a great game, bro.
Carbon was actually
Carbon was
pretty
dope,
cool, bro.
yo.
Come on, let's not do that.
Audience, we have to
Audience.
leave the Midnight Club topic for a
Crazy.
second, bro.
Just
How was
Yo.
Carbon not a good
Is
game?
Carbon not a good game?
Are you crazy? It's okay, but
Yeah.
I'm not leaving my anxiety and everything up to driving down the hill. And you feel
That
like,
was the
yo,
best fucking
nah,
part.
That
It
joke was
used to
fire.
get super
That was like the Tokyo Drift of video games for me until Tokyo Drift came out as a video game.
like Carbon.
The bullshit.
The fact that I would smoke the boss in the first round by a long shot, and then we gotta go to a canyon. Now we gotta go to a canyon. Now I gotta use my muscle car. Now I gotta take it out of its, you feel me, out of its comfort zone. And now I'm going all over the edge and everything. Like, bro.
That's just the way it is.
But I was the thing
This
is
will
I'm
never be
a
the
video
same.
game racer by heart. And honestly, all I'm gonna say is that, bro, that was the best part. Do you remember when Tokyo Drift first came out?
Of course.
Remember when Tokyo Drift first came out?
That canyon was fire.
That was okay. Now we really talking.
That was the premise.
Now
of
we
it.
really talking. So it's like, for me. Oh yeah, fix the cord real quick on the mic. Yeah, there we go. No, the cord. Oh yeah. But in all honesty, like for me, bro, racing games, like I'm Need for Speed driving down that mountain. If I beat you once, I want to beat you again. That's kind of what that was. If I want to beat you once, I'm gonna beat you again.
So what was your favorite car?
My favorite car in Need for Speed of all time, difficult choices because I had a couple choices. The Mustang was definitely one of my favorites because I would act crazy down the hill with that. Especially, see, here's the thing. You're talking to a person who watched Fast and Furious and all these racing. Like, I watch, like, all these racing YouTube, these people who be drifting. I'll be watching all these Japanese drifters and all that shit, bro. So it's like, when you're talking about that, it's like, yo, it's easy. And especially if you got a Mustang that's fast as hell, the AI, I'm going to say it like this. You have, the one thing I like about Need for Speed is that the AI is one thing, but once you start fucking with them cars, it's like a whole different story. That's what I like about Need for Speed. So all you got to do, you know how many cars I'd have knocked off the hill with a Mustang? Like sometimes I would, especially when you know how you do the drift mountain when all the cars got to drift? Sometimes I would, here's the trick. You don't drift. Let the car get in front of you. You know he going to drift. Hit that Mustang on the gear, like hit the turbo on that bitch. Knock that motherfucker off the mountain. He done.
You watched a lot of Fast and Furious. Now it's called Fast and Delirious. But yeah,
Fast and Delirious.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
niggas
bro.
going
Like,
to space in DeLorean.
knock him off. Like, just knock him off. Like, you just gotta knock him off the mountain, bro. That's it. Knock him off the mountain, or even I'll say it like this: if you're really good at drifting, just make sure that they're more on the outside than the inside, because once you get the drift, hit the turbo, then you get the freaking clutch and you get the faster acceleration once you go down that hill. They still have to, you got to think about it. When a car is drifting, once they still have to steer back, and they still have to get back on gear, and they still have to shift again. The acceleration is going to decrease.
That's true.
You already got more acceleration because you're going down the hill. Let's say you're going down this way. If you're driving down that way, you're more down the hill already when they're on the outside. You already have acceleration even when you're still drifting. So once you get back and shift that gear, with or without nitrous, you got more acceleration. That's why you got to hit it like that. It's simple. As I said, Need for Speed Carbon, it was all a science. It's all simply a science. Midnight Club, unfortunately, you couldn't do that. Midnight Club 3, you could a little bit, but it was like you're taking a risk of losing first place if
The
you do that.
mechanics were different. A lot.
I felt like if they would have, but see, the mechanics had to be different. All the upgrades on the cars and the cities and stuff in Midnight Club, they had to upgrade the
They
mechanics.
just
that's
need
true.
to remake one now. Hey, yo.
Yo.
Real rap.
So like,
L1, L2, R1, R2.
I'm very say I'm not gonna lie, Rockstar, I'm very disappointed. Y'all need to get y'all shit together, because speaking of that, you know, I got the remake of all the Grand Theft Autos on what's that, the HD like versions, the San Andreas and Vice City and all that.
And 3, yeah.
Can't use the cheat codes and shit no more. That shit.
That is horrible.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I don't know why y'all
That's
did
why
that.
we all
I'm
wanted to
gonna
play
say it
the
like this
game.
for all.
Again.
I feel like everybody got at least like 10 cheat codes that they remember.
I'll say it like this
Yeah.
for all those kids out there who got a nostalgic PS2 or anything like that. If you watching right now, this is all I'm gonna tell you, kids. If you got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas,
Keep it.
and you got the old version, or you got it on PC where you still got the mods and cheat codes,
Keep it.
R1, R2, L1, L2, left down, right up, left down, right up,
Yep.
or in the variation, left down, right up, left down, down, left, or left down, right up, left down, down, down. Those were the 3 variations of the weapon sets. But I'm not. That's going to be encoded in me even after I die. That's going to be encoded in me until after I die, bro. I guarantee that.
He said encoded.
You're going to see it in the DNA.
That's what it is. It is muscle memory. That's what it comes down to.
Alright, man.
So it's like,
They do need to remake that.
They do.
I don't think it would be as hard to make.
they
remake
remade
that.
San Andreas, but it's like you can't use the cheat codes. You have to, I know I'm playing the remake of Vice City now.
The thing is, the glitches outweigh the quality. Yeah, you see them a little more clear. All right, cool. So basically, what happened is they just went to 1080p, and it's glitching. That's all it is. You know what I mean? So, I mean, those games are so historical in the shaping of like RPGs and stuff. You know what I mean? There's no excuse. I'm sorry. They got too much money.
No, y'all do.
Like, y'all, look at Red Dead. Red Dead, all right, so GTA 5 came out 2013. And then Red Dead Redemption 2 came out 2018. And even the difference in graphics between that and GTA 5 is still crazy. You know what I'm saying? So in that time frame, like, why couldn't you make a game that requires way less? You're not getting out your cars, running into coffee shops or mugging people. I'm just like you're racing. It's not like you got to have story modes where you talk. Now, they could do that, of course, depending on, you know what I'm saying? You could have it like you play a character or something like that, or they could do that, but at the end of the day, that game should have been made. It's not fair. I'm really thinking about it now.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I think Midnight Club should be in this topic as well.
Yeah. It's no excuse.
I'm thinking about like a new topic, but let's be completely honest. Like, we got Sonic the Hedgehog. They made a movie for Assassin's Creed, right?
Oh man!
Shout out to 3 coming out very soon.
They made a movie about it?
No.
I ain't never
The look
seen
on
it.
his no. Before we get into this topic, what you gotta say?
Is it bad?
About it.
It's just like,
Oh man.
it's like, when does it stop?
Oh, you mean like the game? Oh.
Like certain things, like I'm one of them people that just be like, you gotta leave certain things where they at. Like certain things you not supposed to turn into a movie. Certain things you just not supposed to make live action. It's just like you just gotta leave it where it's
It's
at,
getting
bro.
interesting now. Because
Like,
I have a question.
I got like mixed reviews, like with Sonic being live action. Like, you feel me, with the movie and everything, like being live and everything. It's just like, for me, I can't picture it. Like, I don't like it because I'm used to seeing them animated and everything like that. So when I look at it now, I look at it as just like cliche. Like, yeah, it's for the kids and everything like that. It's for I get it. It's for the younger generation. It's not for my time. But as a man now, that's not how I want to see Sonic. Like, if you gonna do that, put a little bit more love into it. Honestly.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Did you see the movie?
Which one?
The Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Yeah.
What'd you think about it?
I thought it was good. I liked it. But this is the thing. I look at things differently because I'm a film director. So for me, it's not so... Like, what you're saying makes perfect sense. But if I had that mindset, I would be able to watch it and pick apart some reason of, okay, this makes sense or this is cool. Most movies are based off books. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just like, for real. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's like saying you don't like none of the Batman movies? Don't do that. It's got to be one, bro.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we just had this conversation earlier.
Oh, yeah, we did. But, my brain ain't the best. But that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you're right. Certain things should be left alone. But there's certain things that grow with us because we're adults now. You're right. We ain't really trying to see Sonic. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying. I'm trying to see Batman.
I mean, if he was a little bit
I'm
more
trying to-
blue,
I'm trying to see.
if it was a little bit more
it's
blue,
like,
it would. You feel me?
So, how you feel about the Avatar, John, then?
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Because I haven't
But
seen
they gotta
that.
do it. But they gotta do it right. I haven't watched the Avatar.
The one on Netflix, right?
I haven't watched it, but I feel like they have to do it right because certain things, like, I ain't gonna get into that other topic. I'm gonna leave that where that's at about the One Piece live action. But I'm gonna leave that where that's at.
Oh no!
That's-
You done put it on the table now.
Now we
Speak your
definitely
piece.
have to ask for your
You gotta
opinions because
speak your
I have
piece.
some strong opinions.
You
about
gotta
the
speak your
One Piece
piece.
I
live
never
action.
watched One Piece ever, and then I seen the live action episode.
It
My
is
brother showed me.
literally like my top, like it's in my top 3 of animes of all time, if not and a manga. I'm not gonna lie to you. One Piece is goated as shit.
I know he got that. What's it called?
But-
Something punch, gum fist or something. I don't know.
Gum Fist is
What's it called? Don't do
crazy,
that to
bro.
me. I don't know. I forgot what it's called. All I know is he just takes his arm.
he does have the powers of the gum fruit. aka
That's what it
Gamu
was.
Gamu
The
no Mi.
fruit, right?
Gamu
Okay.
Gamu no Mi.
Is he really a pirate though? Like
Yes.
he's the nicest pirate
He's a
I've ever
domestic
seen.
terrorist, but he's if
Yo,
anything,
he's
he's
the nicest person,
but
though.
Mr. Lonely Star,
Luffy's a
speak your
terrorist.
piece.
Speak my piece.
Speak your piece, sir. I haven't seen. I love the anime, but I haven't seen the movie yet. So speak your piece.
Kai. You know how I feel about this. There's no way you can stretch that arc into 8 episodes, bro.
The whole East Blue. I argue otherwise. I feel like the okay, with the making it hours, I think like with the approach that they went with, there was aspects that they did that was better than the original story. For example, do you give a fuck about Syrup Village in the original? You do? You actually like Syrup Village? Like, you fuck with the stand at the whole hill and everything. You fuck you. I do too, but like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, in terms of like, okay, I'm gonna keep it honest. Listen, hot take coming in. Captain Kuro sucks. He's ass as a villain.
I agree with that.
He's stupid as shit. Like his whole motivation is terrible, especially since he counteracts his whole point. But I'm gonna not get into that because you haven't seen One Piece. But all I'm gonna say is the One Piece live action not only utilizes his skill way better, it actually takes advantages of the actual setting and puts the Straw Hats in a situation that they're not usually accustomed to. And that is like strategic thinking, based like activity rather than okay, we gotta punch our way out of here. Like Luffy's the type of nigga to be like, all right, I'm gonna just fuck shit up and just let things just happen the way it is. No, like they actually have to think now. They have to play this part. You have to figure out like what's causing this whole situation to happen. It's like a mystery, and I fucked with that aspect. I think they did Syrup Village way better. You could argue they did Arlong Park a little dirty.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
But
Okay. All right.
You can argue but like, bro, come on, you don't fuck with Arlong. You don't fuck with Arlong, bro.
Arlong.
I fucked with Arlong, bro. Like I got heavy, like, bro, like we for the people. Like I fucked with Arlong in the live action, dog. He embodied like that nigga energy, dog. He was that nigga.
So
like,
you trying to say
he was in the original, but like
so he gave Black Force.
he gave
energy.
Black Force
Which
energy. Like
character is this?
it's a Fishman.
It's not the guy with the 2 swords, is it?
No, that's Zoro, and he has 3 swords.
Oh, my bad. 3 swords. All right. I'm still learning.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
So I'm going to say, so before that whole mishap happened with the whole One Piece, I feel like this last topic should be very, very interesting. And like you said, we're talking about all these movies. Like, what video games that are nostalgic out there? Yikes, because I know you do filming. Like what movies should be out there for video games right now?
That's a great question. First will be Red Dead Redemption 2.
That is exactly what
Because
I was telling myself too.
And I'm glad I just said that because Henry Cavill, we all know that is, of course. He actually said that he would want to do a Red Dead. He literally stated Red Dead Redemption 2. And then people are like, well, what character you think you would play, Dutch or Arthur? And I'm like, yo, there's no reason why you can't make a Red Dead Redemption movie. That would sell.
Yeah,
That'd be
a
fire.
Red Dead Redemption. I think
fire.
honestly,
It was-
based off the first one alone, would definitely
With John,
sell.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing story.
Now, what they also needed to do was make a third one. And instead of John, you're playing as Jack. Because remember, Jack turned
his son, that would
Jack,
be
remember, he
tough.
turned into
Yeah.
an outlaw
Yeah.
at the end of the first one.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he
I
was
think
saying.
that would be crazy because, hey, Uncle Arthur. He went from that to like, he
I'm
became
catching
what
the body for my dad.
he
That
became
pinnacle
what
moment
they
would be
didn't want him to
crazy.
do.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So if they do, Rockstar, if y'all watching, please. And you can take your time because we about to have GTA 6. But, I mean, come on. Like, dude, there's a lot of story. All right. And then I'll also say this. You have to have great writing with these games. There's a reason why Uncharted had a movie. There's a reason why Tomb Raider had a movie. And Laura with Angelina Jolie, yeah. But still though, there's a lot of things that become movies. Double Dragon was a video game first, I think. Then they turned that to a movie. Like, there's just certain things in video games that can be projected differently.
My opinion for Tomb Raider, I really wanted Eva Mendes to play Lara Croft.
That wouldn't be bad. Yo.
I wanted Eva Mendes to play her because she.
There's only one more girl, but I don't. One more. It would be Margot, but I don't know.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, she was born to play Harley Quinn though.
Yeah,
I've never looked at Harley Quinn in that light until that movie.
Yeah.
I've never said, yo, Harley Quinn crazy. I see Margot, Harley Quinn bad. But no, that's all I feel about it. Just there, I'll give you one more, and then I'll be all like another Ghost of Tsushima, like some or God of War. Like what?
Yeah.
God of War. God
if
of
they
War,
made a God of War movie, I'm there, bro. Like
we need the boy movie.
Yeah, like come on, man.
So wait, with this God of War movie, do we stretch this in parts or do we just?
We might have to
You
make
have-
we might have to
No.
make 2 movies.
3
Might
hours.
make
You
two
might make
movies.
3
No.
movies,
Rumble.
4 movies.
No, two good 2-hour joints.
They gonna want to keep making money off
Wait,
that though.
do y'all know how many hours that would be of him just punching on people, just proving a fact?
But look,
Just
listen,
just
Bro,
thumbing
just-
look,
cookies.
I'm gonna tell you how they do it though.
Imagine the gore and violence that's
Listen.
going to happen in this movie. This is going to probably
I hope it's
rated
like
R. This
Logan.
might be rated like only for adults.
I hope it's
only.
gory like Logan was, because
Oh,
Logan was
absolutely.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
But
I needed to go.
this is what I was gonna say. God of War. How many God of War games are there? Like
There's technically 5.
So all right, let's do it this way. The film
Well,
industry will
7
find a
if you
way.
wanna be technical.
They'll find a way to condense the story and just have it connect to another game somehow. Before you, it's weird how it'll work, but they would pull it off and people would really come see that movie, yo.
I'm trying to tell you. So who would be the star?
That's where I don't, of a God of War movie, I'm going with somebody like Gerard Butler or somebody. That's just me. The dude from 300.
Mm.
Right,
and,
that makes sense.
You feel me?
Yeah, that
I
makes
would
I
say
mean-
Russell Crowe with some.
I'm not gonna
black,
lie.
man, but
I'm
it's,
not gonna lie though. I'm gonna push an
depends.
agenda. You want the I don't know. Kratos is black, so
yes, he is. I didn't think about that now.
he's black. So we
Dijman
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews is
Terry
crazy.
Crews.
I was going to just say Christopher Judge.
Yo, I definitely
He-
forgot he was black. I'm
he's
still
black.
thinking about.
He's only white. He only is white because of the ashes of his dead
That's
wife
what I'm
and
thinking
dead
about.
daughter. That's
So
the only reason
who-
he's white.
who-
That's
the
at,
ashes eventually ain't never come off that.
that
man?
bro. It was
Nah.
cursed to literally hold
Yeah,
the
that's
ashes
why
of
he
his
always
dead
looked like
wife
that.
and his dead daughter on his fucking skin.
That's why.
He's literally cursed to live that way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
Don't
it.
never
Like
wanna
every
let
day he
people
looks in
win.
the mirror, he's like, I see my dead wife and my dead daughter that I murdered.
Who do I see that can play? I'm really searching through the database here.
The Rock.
All right, bro.
I don't
Alright,
want to
bro.
see God of War
Vin
starring
Diesel.
The Rock.
Vin Diesel.
No.
It's Vin Diesel. I'm sorry.
Vin
No!
Diesel.
It has to be
bro.
Vin Diesel. It has to be
Vin Diesel as Kratos,
Imagine Kratos going
Yes.
Dominic Toretto,
Yes.
the
It has to be
original
Vin
Triple
Diesel.
X before they got Ice Cube.
Yes.
um,
Listen, in the midst of God of War, you're gonna see a Camaro come out.
We're not doing that, bro. No,
you're gonna hear Kratos go family
Vin
during the
Diesel.
movie.
Y'all being serious?
Family.
I can't see Vin Diesel.
Bro, you can't see Vin Diesel playing as Kratos.
Vin
I
Diesel?
Just mad brolic like this. Like he just
You know what? We might have to go get lunch after this for you to really think about this. You feel me? But I'm telling you, bro, Vin Diesel.
Vin
bro.
Diesel.
Vin-
Really?
Listen.
You're
all
gonna
right.
Vin Diesel with
Let's put it out
voice.
there. Vin Diesel, the Rumble. The
I
craziest
don't
people
know.
Already.
Vin Diesel, I got you. I'll have a better impersonation
right.
next week.
Vin Diesel rumble. You feel me? He rumbled. What's his name? Jason Statham, right?
Yeah,
Bro, and you know his track record is crazy with the hand.
Trans-
Can we be honest about like just to get off topic for 1 second because we're talking about Jason Statham? Like, I kind kind of won Expendables 5. Although the last one, I did not have no expectations. When you have 50 Cent in a movie like that, your expectations have to go down the drain.
That's where I have to
your
disagree
expectations
with you,
have to
gang.
go down the drain. So it's like,
Gang.
can we just get a fifth one and just get like the
This
original?
is the first time
No.
I have to like disagree, and I say no. Leave it where it is. They fucked that shit up
I agree.
too much.
Already
The first
got-
one was fire. The
We
second
messed
one
it up
was
too much.
The first one was amazing.
okay.
The second one was heat. But then when you start bringing Chuck Norris and all of them back for the third one, come on, bro. We not on that.
We kind of cut the line there, and it's
We
like
not on
And-
that,
I
bro.
gave the fourth one a
Man.
chance, and then it's like
That
when I
fourth
seen 50
one.
Cent, it was like
You wasn't cool with it.
the fourth
Yeah.
one got 50 Cent.
I thought you knew that.
I'm not watching that, bro. What,
How you feel
bro?
about Tony Jaa though?
You didn't even
Bro.
watch the fourth
Nah.
one,
I'm
bro.
still, wait, I'm
I
still-
like Ong Bak. Well,
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, bro, I like
no.
it.
Now see, that's another movie they need to remake.
No,
What?
you know
Ong
who crazy? It man.
yeah, Donnie Yen.
Aren't they? Aren't
It
they?
Man
Aren't they
is one of
redoing
the
that?
best
Nah, they don't need to ever
trilogies.
redo it.
Don't
man.
ever.
Nah,
They don't never
No,
need to redo.
don't
That's
ever.
how it is.
40 years,
Leave it
50
alone.
years. But for right now,
You
bro,
seen that? Y'all seen the trailer for the Monkey Man though? That
that look cool.
the Monkey Man. Yeah,
Wait,
that.
wait, wait.
Ip Man is basically John Wick without shooting.
Okay.
That's how you really
Now
gotta
that
look
I'll
at
say
it.
like this.
That man's
I'll
skill
say like
set is
this.
legendary.
Okay, so I'll say like this.
When I say
Monkey
that
Man,
nigga
Monkey
happy
Man,
hands.
Monkey Man's like. Okay, so I'm not trying to be.
Yeah, 'cause watch how you
I-
saying monkey man, bro. I was like, no, like he's really saying monkey man like this.
Hey yo,
What's going on?
why y'all going there? Like first of all, don't disrespect. I don't know if it's Japanese or Chinese, but don't disrespect either. Don't disrespect either of them. But there's like
all I heard
it's-
was the.
all
Freezer
I'm gonna say
voice.
is like this: Asian John Wick,
Monkey Man.
That's a fact.
Asian John Wick.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
So wait, let me ask y'all this question since we off topic. Who will win, Bruce Leroy or Jackie Chan?
Bruce Leroy,
Bruce
or
Leroy,
Jackie
good-
Chan.
Bruce Leroy
Why
got the
are
globe,
you
bro.
doing this, bro?
Bro, I'm just saying.
That
Why
nigga
are
caught
you
a
doing
bullet
this?
with his teeth, bro.
Is that a proven fact, bro?
Yes, bro. He caught the bullet with his teeth.
Who?
bro.
Who really did? You talking about Bruce in the movie?
Bruce Leroy in the movie. Are we going by the movie?
We going by
or
the Last Dragon.
Are we going by the? Yeah. Are we going by like actual Nick? Like actual
No,
Bruce?
we going off the movies. We can't go off of actual, like, cause Bruce Leroy really him though in actual life.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I
he
know.
Oh,
actually.
Ty Mac.
Yeah,
He really a martial artist?
He actually a martial
I didn't
artist.
know that.
Yeah, he
Nah,
actually
like
could
Bruce
box.
Leroy, like,
He
really-
could box.
Oh,
Yeah.
He
so
can
so
box.
we talking about real life or movies?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay, we're going by the movies. This nigga caught a
Yeah.
a bullet with his
Yeah,
tooth,
so
bro. He
it-
got
it would
shot
have-
at, bro. I
it
don't
would
think
have
you
to be
can beat
Bruce.
that,
No.
bro. He caught it, smiled at the bull. His theme song played in the background, and he started beating bull. Like, come on,
You are
Yeah.
the
You got that
last
clip?
dragon.
Yes.
Do-do-do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do-do-do.
Bro, like this man went crazy, bro. He caught the bullet,
Now,
smiled at him, and
if-
everything.
if-
Gave him this, bro. Come on.
if we're
I
talking
ain't
real
gonna
life,
lie, man, nunchuck work is crazy, though.
He
My
was
man
crazy.
really be- like, my man was playing ping pong with nunchucks,
yeah,
bro.
that's honestly
That is
insane, bro.
crazy, bro.
tier,
That's
bro.
I ain't never seen. You ain't never seen nobody
A
else.
nigga
do
I
that.
playing
ain't never-
ping pong
I
with
never seen somebody
nunchucks?
practice karate, so
Yeah, you know it's
for me to see
crazy.
that is different.
Y'all just made me think about a good video game for a movie. Watch Dogs.
See,
Watch
See
Dogs
what
will
I'm
go
saying?
dummy
See
as
what I'm
a
saying?
movie.
that's why I'm
It
saying,
would
bro.
go crazy
why-
as a movie.
It's still
That's
a
crazy.
story.
That's
It's
true.
still a script. You still got writers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then based off the video games, that's how they cast. Okay, let's see who we can get to play Tomb Raider.
Can we talk about?
Lara Croft.
Sorry to go
Sexy
off the
son.
topic.
Jesus, I'm sorry. I
Can-
had a moment.
You're all right. Can we talk about the Borderlands casting for a second?
I've never
Real quick.
played that game.
Nobody.
I played the game, love it, but the cast line for the movie, I've never ever laughed so hard. in
I've
my life.
never
Is Kevin
seen
Hart-
such a miscast so bad.
Who
in
is
my
Kevin
life.
Hart's? Like,
Who's the
role?
director?
I don't. I'm glad it ain't me.
Let's go over this.
I got you, bro. I got the
Pull-
look. I got
pull
the
it up,
iPad right
pull it
here,
up,
bro. Y'all
because-
can keep
Is
talking.
it,
Let's talk about.
Y'all
this
can keep
shit.
talking. I got you.
Is it worse than the Twisted Metal joint?
Yes.
Dang, that's deep. Pause.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yes. It's very, very bad. Like this is terrible. Like,
Well,
all
you
right,
should've left there.
all right, yo, like, all right.
Yeah. I just know Kevin Hart's in it.
You can make Devil May Cry into a movie.
Devil May Cry with Dante would go crazy. I need a Devil May Cry then.
Hitman became a movie.
You're not gonna believe who the director is, and it's actually a director that I respect very well.
Who's the director, bro? No way. Please.
You're out of your mind, bro. Are
Please.
you serious?
Can I see it, bro? Because it might be good, but it just might have like really
He
bad
is
casting.
flabbergasted.
Bro, that's shocking. He don't make no bad movies.
Are you serious, bro?
That's what I just said. Like, yo,
Who is it?
Eli Roth.
Eli Roth.
Eli Roth.
Are you?
That's
really,
what I'm
nigga?
looking like. Wait, what?
Like, is
Everybody
rent due,
allowed
bro?
one. Everybody allowed one bad one.
Is rent due, cuz? Like, what's going on, bro?
Even if rents do, what's getting paid?
What the fuck?
We're done after this. I'm done after this.
Oh no!
Does he have any bad movies?
I can't name one.
Not for Quentin, right? I'm talking about for Quentin. My bad. He just said something. Even for Eli, no, I can't name one bad one. But the reason I said Tarantino is, in his whole career, he's only had 13 movies. And out of the 13 movies, like Pulp Fiction is just phenomenal.
Okay.
Again,
I believe
I
that
love Pulp
he has not topped the catalog since that movie. He has had great
Reservoir
movies.
Dogs?
Reservoir Dogs
What?
and Pulp Fiction are neck and neck. They are his top
You
two.
didn't like Reservoir Dogs?
I love.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
I do, but
Those
like-
two are neck and neck. But
Yeah, to
what
say
I'm
it's
saying
top
besides that, like when we're talking about what the movies that the kids are watching right now.
Look. Nah, listen. Hold up. My bad. Django's cool, but Django was a spaghetti western. It wasn't a black guy first originally. If you watch the old, you can look it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
It wasn't a black guy.
The
so that's
Django was
cool.
one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in
Django's
my life.
The
bro.
Django
if
was
you
good.
if you watch that movie and don't laugh, you honestly just need Jesus. But
That's the best. Sorry, that is the best.
Kill Bill is one of the greatest action movies of all time, but I like Pulp Fiction better than that. And Reservoir Dogs is better than
But
that.
those are two
But
completely.
See, maybe it's because I don't know. Maybe it's because it's how I'm raised. I'm raised to like Pulp Fiction, Fight Club, Reservoir
my God,
Dogs,
that was
Road
fire,
like Roadhouse, fucking New Jack City.
With Patrick Swayze.
No missing.
How you feel about the new one with Jake Gyllenhaal?
This man don't miss.
I'm gonna say it like this: Patrick
What?
Swayze is my favorite actor of all time, next to Paul Walker.
Are you serious?
If they fuck up Roadhouse,
No Denzel.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about in that community. When it comes to our side, oh yeah, no, that we're black actors. We're a different category.
I want to hear that
We're-
category too.
Yeah,
I want to
too.
hear that category.
We'll talk about that in 1 second.
That's
But
gonna
when
be
we're
ill.
talking about like entertainers, like
Okay.
like
got you.
Patrick Swayze, like Paul Walker, like
I got one.
and then first of all they're both gone, like and that's just what I was raised. So I was raised to Roadhouse, Dirty Dent. That's what I'm saying. I was literally raised to nostalgic. So Roadhouse, one of my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. When I was rapping, the majority of probably my like music, the creative inspiration actually came from Roadhouse.
That's wild.
I used to actually like in music, besides my regular rap name, my other nickname was actually the Black Dog. So
Oh wow.
Okay.
so that's why I say if they fuck up Roadhouse, I will be very, 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 very like I might have to. You know how they be having them introvert dudes that be in the house watching shit all the time. Like
Yeah.
I'm going to write a letter, dear turds. Like you feel me? I'm gonna have to be one of those guys.
I think there's one movie that can not have any hiccups this year, and that's Deadpool.
Deadpool.
And the Wolverine.
You said Deadpool?
Yeah, the Deadpool and Wolverine.
The
movie that's
Deadpool
coming out.
movie, they said that trailer had more views.
Your expectations are very. I don't have no actor. I don't know.
No. Speak the peace.
I'm gonna keep it honest.
My expectations are not high with Deadpool this year.
Why?
Last one I was just not satisfied.
With Cable? No, that was the second one. My bad.
That's what I said. The first one
This
was
one.
the first one was fucking phenomenal.
The first one was phenomenal.
Yeah, really like the second one?
Not like that.
I
Damn.
guarantee you.
Nah, bro. Give it a rewatch. That
I
movie's funny as
guarantee.
shit.
Mark my words. Watch how much that makes at the box office.
gonna make bread.
And
but,
they
like,
put 200. I think the budget is 250 million.
I know it did more than the first one, but everybody like.
is it gonna be like a better movie though?
Yeah.
Like, that's the question.
Sequels to the new generations and sequels to me is two different stories.
Guys,
You gotta understand.
it
that.
is.
You gotta understand that.
The
And
introducing-
even though I'm only 30, I'm a 90s baby. Like I said, I grew up to real great classic movies from
nigga, you a 90s
like
baby.
we're, and especially like you said, we're going into the black actors. We're like you said, Denzel. Oh my God, Training Day, top 5 all time
All right, so
Top tier performance.
Top 5.
movies of all time.
Not on our side
But just of all time.
of all time. Just on our side though.
I mean, I'll probably say.
That's hard, bro.
Cause see, I'm not gonna lie. When you're talking
We're
about,
gonna argue
when you're
about this
talking
top
about on
five.
our side, Denzel kind of. When we're talking about black actors, Denzel's probably like I watch all his shit. I probably watch his shit. Him and Samuel L. Jackson and Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
I probably watch like my catalog will probably literally just have only them, because even I'm not even gonna lie. I would just probably have to say actors because like those three. I can't name when we're talking about top movies of just like black actors. That's kind of hard because like
I got a 5-5 side.
because like I'm gonna say it like this. Do you know how many great movies we
Drop
done
it.
made
Yeah.
in our community, bro? Because like even just Denzel alone. Let's say Training Day, The Great Debaters, The Equalization freaking series, them alone.
The third one was
Samuel L.
bad,
Jackson,
but
Pulp Fiction. What was that? What was that new movie he was in?
What?
Freaking not Split, but Shaft.
Oh
Shaft.
yeah. The remake.
That was actually a good remake.
It was, but it ain't. You know, we need that Richard.
It was
ain't
more-
that
it was
Richard
more
Roundtree.
If you gonna talk like movies from my side, we gotta like get to the essence of it, like the real.
And then,
gritty
and then
of it.
Samuel L. Jackson, what the
Like-
Triple X with Ice Cube, State of the Union.
Nah, bro.
forgot all
I'm
about
talking
that
like when I'm
movie.
talking about movies from my side, bro. I'm talking about like real movies from my side, like the Paid in Fools, the New Jack Cities, the Jersey
I spoke on that
Drives.
earlier. New Jack
feel what I'm
City,
saying?
Harlem Nights. I spoke on that earlier.
So that's what I'm getting at. Like, where your top 5 gonna be at? Like, cause I say like you could throw like Juice in there. You feel me? That was like a cornerstone for us.
But
you
what was
know.
better, Belly or Juice?
Listen, see, it's on two different. That's on two different ways. But me personally,
I'm not gonna lie. This
I
isn't
love
even
Belly.
coming from me. I've actually seen this debate like with other people before.
I love Belly, man.
Juice. Juice is a whole different.
I love
premise
Belly.
than Belly off, yeah.
Like, yeah, they killed Raheem, but you know,
What was the
sincerely,
best John Singleton movie from back in the day?
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
man.
Easily, man.
Boys in the Hood.
That taught you real life lessons.
It did.
Even the person ain't got nothing to do with it, got something to do with it.
Let
You
me
feel
out the car.
He said, "I know why you got out that car, Trey.
Mm-hmm.
I know why.
You know what's in my top 5 movies of all time? Do the Right Thing.
Do the right thing."
Do the Right Thing.
Spike Lee joint, ain't it?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. When I used to be bad as heck as a kid, my mom used to always tell me, "Why can't you just be Spike Lee and do the right thing?"
That's what.
That's
Mars
what. That's
Blackman,
how I
right?
found out about the movie. My mom said
Mars
that to me one
Blackman,
day.
right?
He was in that?
I'm thinking, was he? And Do the Right Thing, Mars Blackman.
That's a good question. We'll have to save that for next episode. I'm gonna say, what other great movies were there before we end this?
So look, from our side, I'm gonna just name my favorite movies. Of course, Training Day. And then I would also have to say, what's that one movie? Damn, it was this movie Denzel did. It was an older movie.
Older movie.
Yeah, I forgot.
Kill? Nah, not John.
No.
Kill.
No,
Antoine
that was
Fisher.
John Q was alright, but no. Oh, and then I'm also gonna say Will and Jamie. I'm gonna say I Am Legend. It was between I Am Legend or Ali, but I Am Legend was amazing because this
Ali
nigga
was
literally-
great, but when he came out with I Am Legend, I'm sorry, bro.
because the premise is this: you got one motherfucker to hold your attention. It wasn't even no music. It was only music at suspenseful times. Other than that, it's just sound like Red Dead Redemption.
Hey yo,
when
what?
when we're really talking about a movie with one of the lowest amount of compositions and scores, you're actually correct.
Yeah, but you see
all
what I'm saying?
all we really had was mostly effects.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So
Yo,
when you look at it like that, the perspective is different.
I'm surprised nobody brought up like none of the Friday movies. Like
you know
The only
what?
Friday I'll bring up is the
It's
next Friday.
You like next
It's
Friday?
next Friday. You don't even like
First,
the original.
How you
the,
know
the,
like
the original Friday will always be the
always a
best, but next
classic.
Friday was probably the funniest.
next Friday was
Next
funny.
Friday was funny
It
as
was
shit.
hilarious.
so it's my board, dude.
So
Should've been in the street.
speaking of funny shit, and what I'm gonna do when we have the YouTube clip, I'm actually gonna ask you for the actual clip, but I'm just gonna let the audience on Twitch. I just want them to hear the audio. I need you to explain this viral Instagram clip that you literally posted the other day.
Oh, you talk.
So no, I'm not. We're not gonna say nothing about it. I'm just gonna play it in the microphone for the audience, and then we're just gonna get an explanation. Because then when we get it on YouTube, we'll have the actual video clip right after I say this. So we'll just play it for you right here. Hold on, my bad.
Yo. I'm done with you. Yo, he was really in there going in, but again, they wasn't just really talk, like, you know what I mean? My man.
All right, man. Explain that, man.
All right, so my man was lit.
You might have to move up on the mic. My bad.
The boy, we're back. My man's was lit. It was his birthday. I was out there filming this TV show called Pennsylvania, and we were in the middle of getting a shot in that particular moment, and it was his birthday, and he was lit, and basically they started talking about sports, like all men talk about sports, da 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 da. And when the boss said LeBron got traded, he just exploded. I mean, he just it was like a burst of energy. He just remember in the other part of the video, he's like, "Dog, you pissing me off." Cause they wasn't agreeing on it, but he just snapped, yo. He just snapped, and it's like, and I feel bad. Look, I'm gonna tell you, I feel bad because he was going in, and he went in for like an extra 2 minutes. I just stopped the camera because I'm like, all right, we can't,
Pause.
bro. What? Yeah.
we caught that law.
But to finish the story, see, you made me had a name. What was I saying? See,
I knew that was coming.
I forgot, man. You done messed me up. I don't know what I was talking
Yeah,
about.
nah, like you said,
You stopped,
like you said, it was like a night, like y'all was just like chill. It was his birthday, right?
Yeah, that's what it was.
I'm not gonna lie, like.
Remember, chat. LeBron never got traded.
Like, it was his birthday, but he was drunk to the point where, like,
he was fully confident.
I'm leaving you.
Traded.
No, that's the funniest part. As soon as he realizes, like,
I'm not gonna
he
lie.
said
We
LeBron
always got that one
traded.
motherfucker that will argue with you, and when he know he wrong, that's what he gonna say.
did LeBron ever get traded, though?
Yes.
So that's why I'm saying, because it's like, all right.
Yes, yes.
This is going to be a bad. This is going to be a bad response clip. Like that.
Yes.
Hey, look, man.
Yes.
LeBron never got traded.
Got traded at least twice.
LeBron never got traded.
I wanted to be seeing this stuff the next day. Like, dang, I fucked up. Like, at this moment, I knew he fucked up. Like, damn.
I mean, he really was going in. Pause. Like,
No,
he was really mad.
No, he was.
Like,
I'm not
he
gonna
was
lie.
legitimately pissed off.
I ain't get that mad in a long time.
And the sad part was, after we did the last, we had to do one more take. And so I knew I shouldn't have said this. I was like, all right, last take, 24 frames. And LeBron definitely did get traded, and action. As soon as I said that, no, he didn't. He started going in again, and the production crew Like
Nah,
they
no,
laughed, but
sad.
they was mad. We had to calm them down. It took like another 5 minutes. I shouldn't have said that.
Set, my
I
man.
shouldn't have said that.
He living and dying about this, man.
Like literally, we was on the last take, and as soon as I said that, we had to shoot for like another 5. Oh, no, they was mad.
got traded. Action.
In the set, well, no, I did that. They don't like. I always do that when I direct. I'll be like, all right, streets, money in the dub or whatever, midnight club, take 1, and then take 2. I'll be like, chicken wings and fries, take 2, whatever. It's weird, bro. It's very weird.
Chicken wings.
Tone know I do that. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate y'all.
Hey man, always man, and anybody that's watching on Twitch right now or has been watching and will be watching on YouTube.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Shout out to y'all for the first episode. We'll definitely be back next week, better than ever. But this was definitely fun for the first episode. I think we should talk about Dreamcast games next week. I don't know. We might have to. We might have to think about that.
We'll poll it, chat.
Yeah, we'll come up with like a Q&A of like good topics and stuff, and we'll pick the best one from the followers, and we'll just do it like that. But y'all already know it's your boy 215 God. Y'all already know.
It's your boy Hero Cash.
Hero Relly.
My name is YikesLee.
It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet
you. You already know. And we are out of here.
Peace.
Appreciate y'all.
Peace and chicken grease.
Episode 1 wrapped and finished.